What's up, you guys? So, sorry I haven't been consistent with my videos lately. I didn't have a computer for about a week, so yeah, I had to save all the footage on my GoPro, and I'm just posting them now, so you'll be able to see that. But I got a lot of stuff coming in the mail, and I got a lot of stuff in the mail yesterday, and I want to show you guys because it's pretty cool. Sorry I couldn't do an unboxing video, but I just wasn't waiting a day to open up these boxes, so let me get started on it. I ordered a new rod and 2 new reels, so let me get started on this one right here. I got an Okuma Stratus, right? White and black, it's nice. I put 10-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon on there, which is going to be good, and I matched that on my, actually, I haven't used this rod in a couple years, but it was just sitting there collecting dust. I just cleaned it off. It's a Falcon Coastal XG. It's a medium action, 7'6", and it's called the medium Gulf caster. So I thought this would be a perfect setup for crankbaits. So what I did was, 10-pound fluorocarbon to a nice little bomber right here. So that'd be a really good setup. I can't wait to use that one. I don't really do that. I don't use crankbaits a lot, but I'll probably use them in the fall, spawning, and when I go on vacations to places that have deeper lakes, because I got a lot of swamped up places by me and weeded, and there's no way you're putting treble hooks through it. So that's that one. I can put that to the side and move the next one up. Now this thing is freaking awesome, this rod I got. I bought a 13 fishing Hellbent. It is just beautiful. It's got this green metallic color to it. It's got the split grip, which I really like. It's got that nice comfortable hand grip right here, like the G Loomis, like on my other rod that I have, G Loomis has, and that's what I like the best, so I'm actually really happy it has that. This is a 7'11" heavy action fast taper tip. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to use this for frogging or swim baits or flipping, but I think I'm just going to use this for swim baits. I'm going to use bigger swim baits, not monster swim baits, but decent, like 4 to 6 inch, not too heavy. So, and I put 15-pound fluorocarbon on there, so that should do the job just fine. And I got my Shimano Corrado on there also, and this is the 201 G6. I've had this reel for, I'm trying to think, I think 5 or 6 years now, and it still looks brand new because I treat it like my baby. I clean it all the time. You wouldn't even know it's 5 or 6 years old, and it's probably caught over like 2,000 fish on here. It's still working fine. As long as you just oil them and clean them up, they're gonna work pretty much forever. I haven't had a reel really break on me, so that's a good thing. So yeah, 7'11" on this rod, and I'm just gonna start off by throwing the Spro BBZ1 bluegill pattern swim bait, which is really good. It's more like a wake bait unless you like fish it really slow. It'll sink down a little bit. But yeah, that's gonna be a good setup to use out in the water. I want to see if I can do that this weekend. Should be cool. I wanted to go today, but I had to make videos and do a bunch of stuff, so that's that. And then what's it called? This last setup, absolutely love it. I love pretty much flipping, throwing craw jigs and everything. That's my go-to when you see me out on the kayak all the time. Just like the one on my last video with that bass. So. I have my favorite rod that I own is my G Loomis G2. It's a 6'8", medium heavy. It's got this most sensitive tip I've ever used on a bait casting rod, on a casting rod. Like I literally feel the slightest little hit from any bass, which is awesome when you're out in the water. So I wanted to put a good reel on this. Like I had a Shimano KS on this, and it was good. It does the job. It's just it had a 5:6 gear ratio, so I sometimes I couldn't keep up with the bass, and I'd lose fish that way sometimes, like once in a blue moon. But I want to make sure I always land the bass. So what I did was I went out and bought the Daiwa Tutula. It's an 8:1 gear ratio reel. This is the most fast retrieving reel I own, and this thing is freaking beautiful. And I got a really good deal on it off of Amazon, brand new. Left-hand retrieve. It's got awesome grips on the side. Like if your hands are wet, it does not matter. You will not slip off this. And It's got a nice, I like bigger reel. I don't like I have smaller compact reels like this Okuma here that I got, but I prefer bigger reels. I like to get my hand on it, and it's just the way I like to fish. So that's that. It's got a nice wide spool, holds a lot of line. I got 30-pound mustad braid on here right now, full spool, so I don't have to worry about anything. I tested it out outside, did all the adjustments. This thing casts a mile, and flipping it is like butter. I love it. It does not backlash whatsoever. So it's a very good reel if you guys want to get a nice reel. Definitely, I recommend getting it. So, and another thing with this reel, hold on, let me just get this off real quick. It's got this T-wing. It's called the T-wing, so for the guide. So, I don't know if you can see that. So basically that allows it to pretty much, I wouldn't say for longer casts. It probably helps for longer casts, but it's more for just to free it up, because a lot of times if you're using you know, like monofilament or fluorocarbon, it'll have a memory. Line gets a memory where when it gets reeled in, it'll remember how the spin was, and then when you go to cast it, it's going to want to go out in that coil. So that prevents that from happening, which is really cool. And I just think it's badass, to be honest. Like, so, and it's real, like it's real tight gears. Like everything on this reel is nice and tight. There's nothing flimsy on it. Like I was going over the whole thing for like an hour, and I couldn't find a flaw on this reel. So that's pretty much that. I thought the coloring of the reel was awesome too. Black and red, had to match it on my maroon G Loomis. Thought that came out sick. But yeah, this is definitely gonna give me an advantage when I'm flipping in that heavy cover with a craw. And I always like to throw tungsten bullet weight with a 5/0 red hook. That's just my go-to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope I helped you guys out with some stuff. If you have any questions, just put it down below. Like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribing, and if you want to see more pics and videos from like little GoPro clips, go to my Instagram at NJYakAttack and shoot me a follow. I'm trying to get up there. I'm almost at 1,000 followers, so I'm trying to get up there really quick. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I might go fishing honestly like in a little bit, but if I don't, stay tuned and I'll be posting something next week. Alright, I'm out. Actually, I forgot I had 2 more things to show you guys. I can't believe I slipped through my mind. Hold on, actually. Yeah, so for my new swim bait rod, I ordered some swim baits. So I will show you these awesome swim baits. So first one I got here, right? This is the Savage Gear, right? And I just want to get all the specs down for you the right way. It is, you know, the 3D trout, so they scan like what a trout looks like, and Savage Gear makes the craziest stuff, honestly. Like I love it. But this is 2 4/5 ounces. It's a dark trout, and it is 6 2/3 inches, which is awesome. It's heavy. Even though this rod says it maxed out at like 2 ounces, I'm still gonna throw this thing. You just gotta be careful when you're casting heavy swim baits. So I'm gonna throw that for definitely the fall bite coming in, because they're gonna be stocking all the big waterways and all the ponds and lakes with all rainbow trout and all kinds of trout. So I'm gonna pretty much just slow roll this on the bottom and just hope for a big bass, big hungry bass, just nail it. And it's got that nice rubber material, so when they grab it, they'll hold on. And you have the option of actually adding on, you could just buy like a single Gamakatsu treble hook to throw underneath to get, you know, so you'll hook a fish. I'm just gonna probably leave this top hook and try my luck. But yeah, that's that one. Real cool. And then this thing is freaking amazing, this swim bait. This is the Spro BBZ1 Junior, I think. Yeah, BBZ1 Junior. It's a 6-inch, right? Trout pattern. It's got 2 razor sharp hooks underneath, which is awesome. It's got these nice joints to it, and the back of it, actually from here back, is rubber. So it gives it that nice movement through the water, and if the fish grab it from the back, they'll most likely hold on and hold on longer, and it gives you enough time to slam that hook back. So that's awesome. I'm gonna definitely use that in a couple weeks when they start stocking trout all over the place. And this is the slow sinking, and I'm pretty sure it's like every couple seconds it goes a foot, or every second it goes a foot down. So I'm just gonna probably rock this right up under the surface, or just probably about a couple feet under, real slow retrieve. That's why I also put a Shimano Corrado 6.5 to 1 gear ratio on my swim bait rod. I don't need a fast retrieving reel on it, because you want to slow retrieve swim baits and let the swim bait do the work. So and then you know, put fluorocarbon on it. Obviously I'm not going to use braid. You know, I feel like you'll get more of a chance of a bite when the bite is off with fluorocarbon, so that's definitely what I did. And I actually have 2 more swim baits coming in the mail, so when I get those in the mail, I'll do like a little short video added on to like a fishing video. So now I'm out for sure, I think. Yeah, I didn't forget anything. That's pretty much it. So I will see you guys next week.